Have you ever spent an hour editing a reel, hit post, and then refresh your notifications like a slot machine? You're not alone. Maybe you even get a DM about a photo shoot, but it gets buried in your Instagram requests folder. You find it weeks later, respond, and they ask if you're offering any minis. It's frustrating, and not to mention inefficient. But here's the deal. The problem isn't your content, it's the platform. Social media is what we call interruptive marketing. You're interrupting someone's scroll. They're not looking for a photographer. They're watching a dog video, maybe doom scrolling. And you're showing up hoping they'll pause long enough to care. Now contrast that with Google. When someone types in newborn photographer near me, they're actively looking. They're ready. They're searching. That's what we call intent-based marketing. Welcome to Photographer Fridays, where I share marketing and business building strategies for photographers. I'm Lindsay Herkert, a family and branding photographer based in Austin, Texas. I've had a photography business for over 12 years and have built it from scratch twice, once in San Diego and once in Austin. I've learned a lot about marketing to attract the right clients over the years, and I love sharing it with other photographers so they can skip the messy middle of building a thriving business. Okay, this week I got an email from a dream client. She filled out my inquiry form saying she found me on Google, loved my outdoor work, and wanted to book a maternity and newborn session. Her email was kind, thoughtful, and excited. She thanked me for the quick reply, loved the styling tool I have available, specifically mentioning that pulling outfits together is overwhelming for her, and even told me about a special family heirloom teddy bear she wants included in the session. That kind of client doesn't just drop in out of nowhere. It starts with the right marketing that connects the right people with the right photographer. So let's break this down a little bit more. Google Ads and SEO are both forms of intent-based marketing. People are actively looking for your service. You're not interrupting, you're showing up just in time. Now, here's how they differ. SEO is the long game. It takes time. You write blogs, you optimize your website, you build credibility with Google. It's powerful, but it doesn't bring instant results. Google Ads, it's immediate. You show up in front of people right now, which is exactly why I teach both, and why Google Ads is a perfect starting point if you're still building your SEO muscle. Let me tell you about a student of mine, a motherhood photographer in New Jersey. As a photographer just starting her business, she didn't have much SEO traction yet, but she jumped in and embraced Google Ads. These started bringing in about eight leads a month, and she consistently books 3 to 4 of them. That's a 38 to 50% booking rate without having to show up on social media or keep up with the latest Instagram trends. Another student wrote me a few weeks ago and said she was overwhelmed in a good way by the number of quality inquiries she got within the first 30 days of running her campaign. She said, "I just completed the fully booked photographer with Lindsay, and it was absolutely amazing. Her insight into how to set up and monitor Google Ads was straightforward, easy to understand, but most of all, a total game changer for my business. I'm only 30 days in and have seen a massive difference in terms of inquiries." That's the power of intent-based marketing. When I moved to Austin and had to start from scratch, I relied on social media, and I got breadcrumbs. Likes, DMs, maybe a comment or two, but not bookings. When I finally leaned into Google Ads and paired that with a website built to convert leads into clients, plus a great client experience, everything shifted. Now I want the same thing for you. You don't need to go viral. You don't need to post every day. You just need a system that brings the right people to your business and helps them say yes with confidence. That's what I teach in my webinar. I'll walk you through my system, how to use Google Ads without wasting your budget, how to book consistently with the right clients, and you'll get my free Google Ads setup guide to walk you through it, step by step. You don't need to scream into the social media void anymore. There's a better way. Watch the webinar located in my bio, and I'll show you exactly how I did it. And don't forget to subscribe, because next time we're talking about how to attract clients who actually value your work. Thank you so much for watching Photographer Fridays, and I'll see you next Tuesday with Tuesday Tips.